My name is Jared LeClaire, and I just became a $1 Million Rider at the SWRHA fraternity.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Tell us about some of the horses that got you to this point.
Probably the big horse that everyone knows me by is Electric Code. That was a horse that, kind of made my mark in the industry at a young age, and from there I showed a lot of his offspring that helped me get to the $1 million. And the horse I showed yesterday to get there was a horse owned by Nicole Calloway. It's a 3-year-old gelding by Crush that they bought for me to show last year. This time, actually at this horse show, we went and looked at it. Danny and Fred Tremblays, and bought it this time a year ago.
And Jared, you're pretty well known in the ancillary pen, but in the aged event pen, you seem to show really smart there in choose your horses wisely. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I do. I don't have a large resource of aged event horses, so I'm just real selective on what I pick and what I get, sent to me and or buy or raise. So for me, I'm not going to show one that isn't enough horse for me to go show, depending on what levels I show it. Like this year, I'm just a level 4, so to have that kind of horsepower is hard to find. So I was just real selective in trying to put the horse in the right place. Or last year, I was a level 2 and won a lot of money because I could add horses that were capable to show in those levels. I just try to be strategic and do what's best for the horse and what makes the most sense for the horse and customer.
And with a career involving that much strategy to get to this point, what does this accomplishment mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, it's something I've always dreamed of as a kid. Last year, my horse, Electric Code, was a $1 million producer, so that was a big milestone that I've always wanted to try to do. And then myself now being a $1 million rider, I'm just fortunate and blessed to be a part of that club. There's a lot of guys that it's a big goal for them, and it was a big goal for me, and I'm just happy to accomplish that.
Very cool. And now on this horse that carried you over the milestone, what are some future goals for him after this futurity?
Yeah, so I'm gonna show him at the big futurity, and then we'll just kind of see what happens next year.
So we're not sure if he's a Derby horse yet, huh?
He'll be a Derby horse for somebody. It'll be me or be the non-pro that owns him too. So and that's kind of like what my program's based on too, is building horses for other people at a horse show. And it's worked out really well for me. I like the 3-year-olds a lot. It's tough. There's a lot of strategy in it. It's not easy to do, and I just really enjoy building horses.
Very cool. So tell us a little more about your program and how you have developed this strategy and program.
So the big thing for me is my team. I couldn't do it without my wife and my help. And that's the big part of it too, because those horses that don't work for me to go show, they need to have a place somewhere. So I need to take care of my clients and make sure I have people that, ride well at a lower level. And you're always striving to do that and create that for yourself. And then it just works out better that way. And you have a lot of different avenues for that horse to go. If it doesn't work out as the age event, it might be an ancillary horse. Just try to be strategic in that process. And ultimately, I work for my clients. I have to provide a service for my clients, and I have to do what's best for them and their horse.
And what are some future goals for you, your program, and yourself?
For me, like everybody else, I want to try to win the futurity. That's a big goal for me. It's always been a goal of mine. Might never do it, but that's kind of why I wake up every morning to strive for that. We're actually in the process of building our own facility right now. We've got 22 acres in Tioga. They're doing concrete last week. They started concrete, so scared to death and excited all at the same time. So it's a big undertaking, to plan all that stuff. So that's another big goal of my wife and ours, is just to have our own place and do it there. And we work out at Brian Bell's place. I'm going to miss riding with Brian a lot. He's been a great guy to be around, and just a great human, great horse trainer. It's been good to work out of a place with someone of that caliber of a horse trainer, and so that's kind of like what we have in store. So.
Very cool. Who do you want to thank for helping you get here?
Probably, first off, my wife. She's very supportive, and it's a tough industry. It's a lifestyle, and I'm just lucky enough to have her want to be a part of that kind of lifestyle. And then my help, my customers, my clients. It's a team effort. It's not just me. It's me doing well at the end of it, but there's a lot of stuff that goes behind all that to make that happen.
All right. Hi, I'm Frank Costantini. I'm here this afternoon with Amanda Lester and Chloe Lawrence. Amanda, you have some questions you'd like to ask Chloe and I as far as what we do with Markel?
I sure do, Frank. So what all does Markel cover? We cover farms and ranches, equine mortality, commercial liability, and also autos.
And Frank, what's so important about Markel?
Well, we provide service. You know, it's a 24-hour claim service anytime, day or night. If you can't get a hold of a Markel representative on our toll-free number, you know, as I tell people, you know, Chloe keeps her phone by her bedside all the time, and you know, unless I'm on a plane, my phone is on. So we've got about 24-hour service, and I think that's very important because horse people, as you know, have difficulty keeping a schedule, and what most people would consider the norm, horse people don't. It's just whatever the particular animal needs, and we'd like to offer the fact that we're available whenever they need us. You know, horses don't know if it's Christmas, Easter, or the 4th of July. You know, every day is the same.
Well, Frank and Chloe, thank you guys so much for your time, and thank you for your sponsorship of Virtual Horse Help and other reining events and other shows and all that. You guys are a great part of this industry.
Well, Amanda, we appreciate what you do, and with Virtual Horse Help, and also your contribution that you make, and the publicity you bring to companies like Markel and to people like Chloe and myself.
Awesome, guys. Thank you, Chloe, for your time.
Thank you, and knowledge is power.